Right, you right, dude.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Right, 3, 2, 1. Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the slight delay. We did it on purpose, really, because even if there wasn't a delay, I kind of have to. You know, it's like being fashionably late. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. I did a poll a couple of weeks ago. I don't do polls or comments on the YouTube thing, but just thought it'd be an idea to see if people fancy something different. Something different. We're talking about Lorne. That's really something different, isn't it? But people, I can't remember what the other two options were, but one of them was phone calls, and I think phone calls won. I think it was like go over the footage, the Holy Grail, and phone calls won out of the poll. But I think people got the wrong end of the stick and thought we were going over the specific catfishing, which of course I'm not going to be doing. But it was the Kayla calls that we were going to go over, and we just had a bit of a technical tryout, right? Just to make sure that they could hear the audio when I was playing it, and we all burst out laughing. And it was all like fucking 2 seconds, wasn't it? You know what I mean? We could all like listen to the first word he uttered, and we were all in all the hysterics.
The phone ring is funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, just introduce everybody. Obviously, you can hear Mr. Shinskoala is here.
Hey, everybody.
You were chomping at the bit to go through this, weren't you, dude?
Yeah, actually, I suggested something that this got it was overridden by what we're doing today, which is better, I think. So I can't remember what I suggested, but I definitely chomping at the bit to do this.
No, it was the phone calls, dude.
Oh, no,
no, I'm joking.
I suggested the exterior footage.
That's right. Yeah, well, that was one of the options in the poll.
Right. I lost.
So Amanda James is with us as well. Hello.
Hello.
And thanks for joining us again. And of course, Tiffany Lockhart is here.
Hello.
And so we thought, you see, there's so many phone calls out there. Like, I'd love to know just off the top of my head how many hours of Lorne content there is available on YouTube, because everybody started streaming the calls now. So I think there's got to be hundreds of hours, because pretty much every single telephone conversation that Lorne has had since he left prison has been recorded and put on the internet. It's so funny. It's just like his life literally isn't. It's some kind of pantomime for our enjoyment, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like we are all going to hell. You do realise that, don't you?
Of course.
That's what we're going to talk about in a couple of weeks. That's what I'm going to title the stream. Are we all going to hell? Question mark. Conclusion will probably be yes.
We should actually credit this meme to it's on the Church of Cog website.
Yes, I should have done that initially. I have to disclaim that image has got absolutely nothing to do with me, other than the fact that I stole it.
It's hilarious.
It is brilliant.
It's a great picture.
Whoever did that.
I'm gonna put it on my fridge.
Amanda James sent me a photograph of her refrigerator after the stream last week, which has 3 photographs of Lorne on it, I believe. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. There's all. Yeah, I mean, the phone calls. Like I've just said, there's hours and hours, maybe probably hundreds. If you think about everybody, I mean, we all know who's spent the most time talking to him. That must be hundreds of hours on its own. And if you couple that with the Ramona stuff, and obviously the stuff you did, Tiffany, there's not that much of it compared to the others, because you could only stomach him for so long, pretty much, couldn't you?
Pretty much.
It's remarkable, but yeah, despite all of that, and obviously there's only everybody has their favourites and likes it for various reasons. Mine are, my tastes are specific, but these are the best, aren't they? You're talking. I remember the first time I heard it, and it was the title of the video was Lorne Armstrong sings to his imaginary girlfriend, his imaginary 14-year-old girlfriend. I was like, what? Because I used to just randomly type Lorne on YouTube and see what came up. I was like, and there was a clip of him singing, and I was like amazed. I was like, this is incredible. Like, from the footage that you got from the sting, which was unusual, and then to listen to those phone calls was just a remarkable thing. Do you guys remember when you kind of came across it for the first time?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's hard.
No, it all.
I think I got it all at once too.
Yeah, it all kind of blurs together.
Yeah, but it was epic though. I remember that. But the phone call. We should mention that we didn't come anywhere close in the chat log to where the phone call should have been, where we would normally take a break and do the phone call.
Yeah, so but dude, we've only done 3 fucking days.
It's we got number 13 in the series of 2000, but
yeah.
So we're skipping ahead here. So if for anyone who was interested in following us along on the analyzing what he was doing in a chronological way.
What is the date? What is the date of the first phone call? Do we know?
Can someone in the chat try and find that out for us? Someone would have to go over the chat log, wouldn't they? I suppose.
I want to say 9:20 or 9:21.
Huh?
For some reason. September 20th or September 21st, I think. I knew it.
You would be able to search something like, because remember, he wouldn't say phone number, he would say PN.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it has to do something with an email address, her creating an email.
Or just hit call. Just use that word. I don't think
it's a good point.
He doesn't use that next talk.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm pretty sure every single one of you in the chat has got that document somewhere. I've got it on my phone, my iPad, my Android iPad, my computer. It's in my car. I've got it on my spare mobile phones, my current mobile phone. I've got a physical copy of it. It's framed in my front room. My dad's got a copy. My dog has one. I've also posted it in my neighbours' letterboxes just in case they, any kind of legal issues going on. So there's plenty of copies hanging around here. So
I created wallpaper. So yeah, 6 rooms.
Yeah,
1 to 7 pages.
I've got it as toilet paper as well, actually.
Oh, here we go. 9:21. The first 2 calls were on 9:21.
Oh, cheers. Okay, sing to me.
Thanks. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, well, he's done everything to her at this point, right? I mean, at 9:21, he's done everything to her after the first night. Let's say.
Well, we're on the 19th.
Yeah, I know.
Chat log.
Yeah.
So we're not that far behind the first phone call then.
Oh, interesting. And I wonder if we can pick up, like, if the dynamics of the relationship in the chat log changes after the phone call.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that will be interesting to see.
See, when he finished his song, I think he was so proud of himself.
It's just ironic.
Definitely.
His best vocal performance in his life was that moment.
But she didn't give him much time to gloat, though. She almost hung up like a minute or 2 after that. So, coming to my concert.
She couldn't hold back the laughter. Yeah, they're all listening. Like, what the fuck is this guy really just saying?
I just picture in my mind him going, "Got her, yes, nailed it."
Well, anyway, without further ado, I mean, it'd be interesting to kind of speculate how far we're actually going to get in this phone call. We've got I'm actually using the video that you put on your channel, Shin.
Oh, cool.
Well, I mean, it's all the same, but
video. That's good. Okay.
But there's quite a lot, isn't there, of the have you ever any of you guys ever listened to the any of the phone calls from any of the other predators?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like comparing The Simpsons to some fucking, I don't know.
Something more darker.
Yeah.
Nobody sang. I don't think.
Nobody said, hi.
You sound so sweet.
Yeah. Are you nervous about talking to me?
I have the Lorne calls pretty much memorized. I could probably recite them along with him. And
Yeah,
Kayla.
I could too, but I need a cue. You know. Kayla,
Yeah.
I need that. But without further ado, Andrew.
Yeah. Let's get going, shall we? Let me just make sure, because I'm getting a message that there may be a little bit of buffering. So before we get going, I don't want to spoil it for everybody. Can you just let me know in the chat, guys? I was playing the video of me and Shin in Maine, and then the Lorne reality show side by side, just for a bit of a laugh. So I don't know whether that's caused any. Yeah. So just guys, just let me know if there's an issue in the buffering. I'm sure you will. Before I play the call.
I love this takedown.
Seems fine. Right, okay, good stuff. Oh, sorry, dude, you can't see it now, can you? Right, okay, so let's get going, shall we? Let's see how long we get.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, God.
How many times did he let it ring?
You sound so
How many times did he
sweet.
let it ring?
Thank you. I got a stupid question.
Huh?
It just sounds like such a... Huh? It's like... Oh, my God.
How do you pronounce your name?
Lord.
Everybody. Lord.
It's just like listening to the Candid Fellow prank calls, because I've listened to him so much. It's like, I have a job interview, and then they'll go like, "What's your name?" Lord.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. You were so sweet.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you nervous about talking to me?
Yeah.
She literally just does sound like a toddler, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Yes.
And he sounds like he's speaking to a toddler.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about talking to me? That's how you talk to little children, very little children that, aren't very good at communicating yet. So you need to speak slowly and animatedly to engage them. It's like playing peekaboo with a baby. That's the image that I get in my mind when listening to him.
I got your nose.
Giggle. Yeah, it really is. It's disturbing. It pisses me off every time.
You can imagine him kind of crouching down to get down to their level. The whole thing. Yeah.
Squeaky laugh going on too. You would think that, I don't know. I don't think that many 13-year-old girls would be turned on by that kind of laugh. It sounds like an old man the way he laughs.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Do we think that? Because I thought that when the decoy on the phone they call him the verifier, don't they? I would have thought that, let's say, for instance, that we didn't know what Lorne's reaction would have been, or any predator's reaction. You'd have thought that you're overdoing it there with the childlike voice. It's going to scare them off. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's like it's.
You'd think so, but they're well practiced at this, So I think they knew that it would.
What's funny is this decoy was used for other predators, I think, and she didn't sound as babyish. She sounded a little older. Maybe they sized him up. I don't know.
I just find it odd that, well, not odd knowing what we know about him, but the fact that there's no hint it actually excites him and pleases him that she sounds so young and so. It's. I think was it Southern Aphrodite who was the phone verifier.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
She was the one that was extremely motivated to put him away.
Well, she did. I mean, if they were giving out Oscars for catfishing, I mean, man, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, she plays it so well. It's like it's like an Oscar-winning performance. It's unbelievable.
If a jury heard this call, they would immediately, I think, clue into the fact that this sounded like a child.
Do you know why when we keep every now and again we say what would we do with our time traveling tokens? Well, I would like if we could have the time traveling token and interfere, I would make sure that for whatever reason, if I could think of a way that Lorne would have to have gone through a trial in 2000 and when he got busted.
Well, he could have just won his appeal and get put back on the trial list.
And then this kind of stuff. Can you imagine being in court and you played these phone calls?
Or a lot of trials are recorded,
shit.
or that would have been so magical to be able to watch it over and over again. It's a shame.
I would just be staring at him. I would just, can you imagine? You'd be crying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what is. Okay, I plead guilty. I plead guilty. Stop this.
Just
stop this stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think he was.
Well, that's why.
I don't think he was thrown off by how small her voice sounded because of the photos that he received.
Mm-hmm.
He's matching that up, and he's saying that this looks like a little girl and it sounds like a little girl too.
Well, I mean, it's worked, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're just surprised. Even I'm surprised. Your stream was being temporarily blocked. Right. Okay. I think. Are we still live?
I think so. Nobody said anything.
So. Yeah.
Why don't we got to get through this, or we're going to get a lot.
It says stream down. Suspended for policy violations.
Shit.
What policy violations?
I was playing the NBC footage.
Okay.
Oh shit! I hope they've not. Right, let me just see if I'm. See if I can get live again. Stream on a.